Good morning all. I seem to have a little bit of company. Gentle tinkle of bells. It's a beautiful day, but there's one hell of an inversion. That's looking towards the Dolomites. Oh, it's beautiful. It may be a while before I take off. I've got my tent drying on that conveniently placed fence, and now to spoil the illusion of calm serenity, here's all my my rubbish. I've had the solar on for an hour charging, and because there was so much condensation and dew in the night, I've got everything piled onto one single dry thing whilst I'm making a cup of tea and packing up. Well, I'm back at the Refugio for a little coffee. Also wait for a bit more action. There's clouds forming above here, which actually is meaning we're in a nice bit of shade right now. It's only 9:15 or 9:20. Some people are on the beers to get already, and it's a South Tyrol party today and tonight, and so everyone's dressed up. So if I don't get anywhere today, it'd be quite fun to come here. All right, coffee time. Yeah, so just getting ready to take off. It's about 11:30. I'm gonna take off here, fly around to the left, hopefully find a thermal over the sort of the gully there. That cloud's been there more or less all day, all morning, so hopefully there's something there. Hi.
Hey, gutes Flugwetter heute.
I'm English. Do you speak English a bit?
It's good weather today for flying. I never heard about flying with this paragliding like traveling.
Yeah, it's called bivouac.
I only heard about people who went someplace, some hill and down and then up again.
No.
But you travel here in the mountains.
I know.
From
Well,
valley to valley.
Yeah, yesterday I was flying for 6 hours. And the highest we got to was 4,000 meters.
4,000 meters, wow.
And the day before was 7 hours. Yeah, it's amazing.
Great.
It's fantastic. Nice breeze.
Have a safe and good flight.
Thank you. Okay, feels good. Come on. 10 to 12. Nice climb. Stay in it. Gotta get it up to base. Oh, this is great. 12k of southwest. Hopefully that's got my name on it. Well, I didn't find that climb, so yep, heading over here. Not very much though. Just trying the point here. One little search further out. God damn it! Eagle down there. just wafted back with that climb. It got me up to 2250-ish, 2260. See if I can connect with this bigger bit of cloud and then work my way round to there. Yeah, up at 2550. See if I can get a bit higher under this cloud. There's a church up there. It's rather fine. Nice little refugio there. Lots of people having picnics. It's quite tempting. Come on, I'm in a climb. Where are you? Not really taking off here, but let's push on a bit. There was an eagle I saw a second ago. Where's he gone? Yeah. Oh, amazing. Need to get a bit higher before I cross. Let's try under here. Come on. Another climb would be nice. I'm aiming for that corner there, those fields in the sun. Down there. So far so good with my glide. We shall see if there's a climb there. There's fields to land on and there seems to be a path going up to takeoff up there, so worst case I'll try and hitch up there or walk up there. Little cumulus up there. A few bits of lift. Oh, that paraglider ahead of me on the other ridge. Right. Oh no, oh god. Just working the trees now. Gained 100 meters or so. So let's just take stock and work out where I'm going to get an actual climb from. Okay, I think I'm going to land in these fields here. Ah, well, that was a lovely little flight, hour and 40, and I'm in the Dolomites, so you can see some big mountains out there, but I just couldn't get out of where I was, so I landed in a meadow, and going to try and get a chairlift up high, up that way. Right, that's it for now. Well, I figure this is 21 euros well spent. What a view. Right. Pretty cool spot to launch from. That's where I ended up on my flight this morning, on that, at the end of the ridge here. Oh, come on. That's a bit better. Up at 2.7. Nice clouds up there. I don't know where they're coming from. This side is not fully in the sun yet. I'm hoping there's going to be a climb at the end of here, and I can drift back up the spine. Let's just test the wind. Come on, nice smooth climb out of here, please. I guess I could call this smooth. Better. Welcome back to the flight. 3,200 meters now. about a 15k headwind here. Gentle climb here, but I'm sure there's a stronger one out in front. Beautiful. It goes from rugged to pasture. Incredible. Handy windsock there, down there. Climb all the way to base again. 3 up. Some quite big clouds appearing. I'm mindful to 5. Stay well clear of them. I sort of need to go through that gap there. Yeah, I think Rodella, which is sort of where I'm trying to get to, it's only about 6k away. So even if I end up landing on, well, there must be somewhere just on the edge of this plateau here. Nice grassy field there, right in front of me. That looks good. Yeah, that looks nice. Go and have a beer there. Thank you. What a cool place to land. Oh, brilliant. Well, I reckon this will do for a beer at least, and then I've got a couple of kilometers to walk to Col de Rodella. Look at that. That was a great flight. Not very far, but just spectacular. I was just getting a bit wary of some big clouds, so I'm quite happy to land. Wow, epic. All of a sudden, the peace of the mountain is shattered. Very good, bravo! Wow. Well, I've decided to walk the 1 mile, 1.5 miles up to the Col de Rodella because it's just so beautiful. Look at that. Incredible. And there's the little refuge where I've had my beer. A very nice chat with this young couple with a 2-year-old daughter, explaining everything I've done. They couldn't quite believe it. Oh dear, I can't quite believe it. 3 days to here from Fiesch. Oh, let's pick up some litter. Right, camera off. Well, I'm just taking shelter from a few drops of rain in this rather nice bar. I think it's closed, it's a winter only. Yeah, it's a bit windy, a bit damp, so I think I landed at exactly the right time. I just got to work out where I'm going to sleep. I might try and sleep in here somewhere. Well, the rain's easing off. I think I'll just sort of bivvy down here tonight. My delicacy tonight, cheese, rather squashed tomato, and some reblochon, I think it's called, which I bought in Fiesch on Friday morning. Well travelled the length of the Alps. Well, not quite, but looks delicious. It is delicious. Well, the rain has stopped. It was never very heavy, but I didn't want to be sitting in a tent the whole time. And a few clouds around there. I think that one's called the Sassalunga. And I've decided to bivvy down here. So, welcome to my humble abode. Yeah, I think it should be quite comfortable. So yeah, it's been a really good day. It's a couple of flights. Shame I couldn't quite get the first one to connect, but it's still, I've probably flown about 50k today, so yeah, pretty chuffed with that, considering I don't even know the area at all. Yeah, bloody brilliant. This is the view over the other way. I don't know what that peak is called over there. It looks very civilized, that hotel down there. And takeoff in the morning is up there, the other side, called the Rodella. I was treated to a fantastic lightning display over the Sella Massif. And later, just as I was falling asleep under the stars, I heard some voices. Hello? Hello? Turned out it was 3 German tourists looking for a dark place to watch the Perseid meteor shower. We had a nice chat after my surprise and shared some whiskey and even saw some shooting stars. Meanwhile, Barbs had used the day to travel by road to Gemona, where he had to be the next day. And Roger was heading home, and Nigel had a nice 60k flight from Disentis, landing between Kerr and St. Moritz.